Look closely at the aircraft on your screen. Study the jagged lines of those front canard wings. Notice the massive, bulky, external fuel tanks hanging off the belly like heavy luggage. Look at the 14 separate missiles and bombs bolted directly to the wings. If you show this footage to an American stealth engineer at Lockheed Martin, they will tell you this jet is a flying target. By all the traditional laws of 20th century physics, this aircraft breaks every single rule of fifth-generation stealth. It does not have the smooth, internal weapon bays of the F-22 Raptor. It does not have the perfectly aligned edges of the F-35. On paper, this machine should glow on an enemy radar screen like a giant neon sign in a dark alley. But here is the uncomfortable truth that the Pentagon rarely discusses in public. When this exact aircraft is sent into the most heavily defended anti-access zones on the planet, surrounded by the deadliest Russian S-400 or Chinese HQ-9 surface-to-air missiles, the enemy radars see absolutely nothing. The screens remain empty, the missile batteries stay silent, the locks never happen. This is the Dassault Rafale, and it survives not because it is a stealth jet, but because it is an electronic assassin. While the Americans spent hundreds of billions shaping metal to hide from radar, the French spent decades perfecting a way to hack the radar itself. Welcome to Global Strike Matrix. Today, we are going beyond the propaganda. We are deconstructing the digital nervous system of the Rafale to reveal why it is secretly the most dangerous hacker in the sky in 2026. By the end of this deep dive, I'm going to explain the classified physics of active cancellation, a technology that acts like noise-canceling headphones for the electromagnetic spectrum. But first, we have to address the sin sitting right behind the cockpit. Because to understand how the Rafale survives, you have to understand why it looks so wrong. In the world of low observability, there is one golden rule: plan-form alignment. Every edge of a jet should be angled the same way so that radar waves are bounced away in one single predictable direction. Now look at the Rafale's canards, those small triangular wings near the nose. Every time those wings move to steer the jet, they act like a giant metal mirror, reflecting radar energy directly back to the enemy. This is why the F-35 doesn't have them. So why did Dassault Aviation double down on this design? Because the Rafale was never meant to hide in the shadows. It was meant to dominate the dogfight. The canards give it instantaneous pitch authority, allowing it to pull maneuvers that would snap the wings off lesser aircraft. But this created a massive problem for the French engineers. How do you keep a highly visible, highly maneuverable jet from being shot down before it even gets into the fight? The answer is a system so classified that even Allied pilots are rarely allowed to see the full code. It is called Spectra. Most fighter jets have a radar warning receiver. It's a box that beeps when someone is looking at you. Spectra is not a box. It is an artificial intelligence matrix physically woven into the skin of the aircraft. It consists of over 20 high-sensitivity sensors that provide a flawless 360-degree digital bubble around the jet. When a hostile radar pulse from a Chinese or Russian battery hits the Rafale, Spectra doesn't just detect it. In less than a microsecond, the system identifies the exact model of the radar, the distance of the battery, and the specific frequency it's using. And then it does something that sounds like science fiction. Think about how high-end noise-canceling headphones work. They listen to the background roar of an airplane engine, and they instantly generate a sound wave that is the exact mathematical opposite, a mirror image of the noise. When the two waves collide, they cancel each other out. Total silence. The Rafale does this with electromagnetic radiation. When an S-400 radar sends a pulse to find the Rafale, Spectra calculates the incoming wave and fires its own inverted radar beam back at the enemy dish. When these two waves meet in midair, they mathematically nullify each other. To the operator in the SAM site, the radar return doesn't just look small, it disappears. The Rafale has literally fed the enemy's computer a mathematically perfect lie. This allows the Rafale to carry 14 missiles on its wings and still be electronically stealthy. It doesn't matter how many bombs you carry if the radar can't see the wave that's supposed to bounce off them. But hiding is only half the battle. To be a hunter, you need to see. And the Rafale's eyes are arguably the most advanced ever put into a nose cone. Look at the very tip of the Rafale's nose. Behind that gray composite dome sits the RBE-2 Active Electronically Scanned Array, or AESA radar. In older jets, radar worked like a giant searchlight. You could see the enemy, but the second you turned your radar on, you were shouting, "I am here," to every sensor for 500 miles. The Rafale's AESA radar is different. It uses low probability of intercept, or LPI technology. Instead of one big beam, it uses over 1,000 microscopic modules to fire tiny randomized pulses of energy across the entire X-band spectrum. To an enemy aircraft's warning system, this doesn't look like a radar lock. It looks like background static. It looks like the natural cosmic radiation of the atmosphere. The Rafale can be tracking 40 separate targets, prioritizing the top 8 for immediate death, and the enemy pilots will have no idea they are even being watched. But what if the enemy is using their own active cancellation? What if the enemy is also a ghost? This is where the Rafale reveals its second set of eyes, the front sector optronics, or FSO. This is a passive sensor. It doesn't emit any energy at all. It uses high-definition television and infrared sensors to see the heat of an enemy engine from over 50 miles away. It is completely immune to electronic jamming. You can jam a radar, but you cannot jam a camera looking at the heat of your exhaust. The Rafale fuses all this data, the radar, the infrared, and the Spectra electronic data, into one single, easy-to-read tactical map for the pilot. It's like playing a video game where you have a God mode map and the enemy is playing in the dark. Now we have to talk about the kill, because seeing the enemy is useless if you can't hit them. Most air-to-air missiles, like the American AIM-120 AMRAAM, use solid-fuel rocket motor. They burn for a few seconds at the start, reach a high speed, and then coast the rest of the way. If the target is far away, the missile runs out of energy and becomes easy to unmaneuver. The Rafale carries the Meteor missile. And the Meteor doesn't have a normal rocket, it has a ramjet. Think of a ramjet as a jet engine for a missile. Once it's launched, it opens an air intake and starts breathing. It can throttle its engine up or down during flight. If the target tries to dive or turn, the Meteor just speeds up. It maintains maximum energy all the way to the point of impact. This creates what pilots call the no-escape zone. For a standard missile, the no-escape zone is small. For the Meteor, it is 3 times larger than the AMRAAM. If you are within 60 miles of a Rafale and a Meteor is launched, there is no maneuver in physics that will save you. You are already a statistic. As we sit here in 2026, the Rafale is undergoing its most radical transformation yet, the F4 and F5 standards. The Super Rafale of the future is no longer just a fighter. It is a mothership. Under the new manned-unmanned teaming protocols, a single Rafale pilot can now take remote control of a swarm of Neuron stealth drones. These drones fly miles ahead of the Rafale. They act as sacrificial scouts, drawing enemy fire and painting targets with their own sensors. The Rafale stays hidden, miles behind a mountain or the horizon, and fires its missiles based on the drone's data. This is why countries like India are buying hundreds of these jets. This is why France is investing over $6 billion into the program this year alone. They realized that in the age of AI and hypersonic missiles, it doesn't matter how your jet is shaped. What matters is who controls the electromagnetic narrative. The Rafale is the jet that could outsmart any air defense, and for a long time, the world had no idea. If you want to see the unclassified footage of the Spectra system in action during the Tiger Meet exercises, or if you want us to deconstruct the new Russian Su-57 checkmate, let me know in the comments. You are watching Global Strike Matrix. Don't forget to subscribe, because the next evolution of air power is already in the sky, and it's invisible.